welcome to Samsung Unpacked 2013, Episode 2. My name is Jason Bradbury, and I'm really glad to be here with you tonight in the capacity of an objective journalist and also as your host. So my job is going to be to guide you through this evening, and I'm going to try my best to ask many of the questions that you want asked. Does that sound like a good idea? Good, I will do my best. Let's take a gander at this incredible facility. Isn't it beautiful? Look at this temple-like cathedral to tech, the Tempodrome here in beautiful Berlin. I'd like to also take this opportunity to say a warm welcome to all the people around the world who are joining us via our live stream, and also a huge shout out to those people in New York City who we can now talk to live in the heart of Times Square. I can't believe we're linked via satellite to the USA. Can you hear us, guys? Okay. How cool is that?
Jason. And hello, Berlin from New York City. We are overly excited for the special surprises Samsung has here for us today in Unpacked Episode 2. All eyes are on Berlin. Times Square, are we ready? Jason,
Okay.
take it away.
Okay, look, we can't let the Americans beat us, guys. That's just not allowed to happen. Berlin, I'm looking to you. Let's make a huge noise, rise to the rafters. Let's hear them. Let's make some noise, people. Give it to Berlin. A little louder, please. A little more energy in the room, people. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Americans. Thanks, Times Square.
Get ready.
Okay. Fantastic. I think we did ourselves proud. Absolutely sterling work. Well done. It's all very exciting. Let's get this show on the road now, though, with a number of very intriguing products that we've got for you, and a little about how Samsung's vision has brought them about. So here to give the bigger picture is the President and CEO, the head of IT and Mobile Communications Division of Samsung Electronics. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. J.K. Shin.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Special thanks to those in Times Square in New York and around the world. We are here to introduce the next evolution of the Galaxy Note experience. Back in 2011, we built a whole new category by introducing the first Galaxy Note. Our inspiration came from our customers. We listened to you. You said you wanted more options. You wanted to do more with your smartphones. You wanted bigger screens and better input capabilities. The first Galaxy Note was just the beginning. Today, we cross a new boundary. We push higher on the next step in our journey together. Our newest innovation delivers a Note experience that is slimmer and lighter, with larger screen but more compact. It is faster and has longer battery life. It is better Note experience in every way. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the Galaxy Note 3. For the first time, we have given Galaxy Note 3 a warm, textured touch back cover. Moreover, it is much slimmer, lighter, and more powerful, all in a beautiful design. It has heft, but not weight. It will last, but has flair. It makes a statement about choice rather than conforming. We really focused on how the Galaxy Note 3 feels in your hand. What you love most about the Note is the compelling viewing experience and better productivity with aspect. In the Note 3, you will see a much more enhanced aspect and much more powerful multitasking capabilities with a larger screen. Note 3 delivers true simultaneous work in multiple applications. You do not have to switch from one to the other. Now, let's talk about security. As you know, mobile security has become a hot issue recently. To keep your mobile safe at all levels, Samsung Knox has been deployed in Galaxy Note 3 for both B2C and B2B markets. We initiated Samsung Knox early this year. Now it's ready to be commercially available globally. This best-in-class security gives your device the next level of protection, privacy safeguard. With Knox preloaded, Galaxy Note 3 is the best choice for BYOD. One more very important thing I would like to emphasize. We've deployed Galaxy Note 3 with faster and more seamless LTE. Samsung Galaxy Note 3 offers the most advanced LTE technology, Category 4 with carrier aggregation. Moreover, Galaxy Note 3 supports the greatest number of multiple bands. I'm very proud to say that the Galaxy Note 3 works with all types of LTE networks, no matter where you are. Just a moment. I just got a message. Sure. Of course, Galaxy represents Samsung's Android smartphone. Galaxy Note 3 is powered by the latest Android platform, Android 4.3. This is Samsung Galaxy Gear. Galaxy Gear's hands-free call feature allows you to make and receive calls through voice control. It notifies you about your SNS updates or text messages via quick glance. Memographer makes it easy for you to quickly snap visual memos with the camera. Altogether, Galaxy Gear brings you smart freedom as a perfect companion to Galaxy Note 3. Galaxy Gear isn't just a cool device that complements Note 3. I believe it will become a new fashion icon around the world. Now, you've learned about our new Galaxy Note 3 and Galaxy Gear as companion devices. There is just one more thing. The Galaxy Note 10.1 2014 edition has all the technology DNA of the Galaxy Note 3. It gives you a crystal clear 10-inch display and ultimate productivity in a beautiful package. Now you can enjoy an immersive content consuming experience with its screen, stereo speakers, and portability. Furthermore, to make it that experience even richer, we will be providing free and exclusive applications and content for Galaxy Note users. Tonight, we have introduced 3 exciting new products. Galaxy Note 3 and Galaxy Gear will be launched starting from September 25th in more than 140 countries. And all of these products will be commercially available in October worldwide. Our goal is not just to make great devices, but to empower you to truly experience, enjoy, and fulfill your busy life. That's the promise of Galaxy Note 3, Galaxy Gear, and Galaxy Note 10.1 2014 edition. Thank you to all of you here in Berlin, over in Times Square in New York, and around the world. Please enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mr. Shin, ladies and gentlemen. Great. All right, so now it's time to take a closer look at what makes the Galaxy Note 3 tick. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together once again and give a very warm welcome to Menno Vandenberg, Vice President of Samsung Electronics, Netherlands. Hi, Menno. How you doing? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, Menno.
Thanks, Jason. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for this wonderful, warm welcome.
Okay, so before we get started, let's talk about these unpacked events just briefly. How many of them have there been so far?
Right. In fact, this is our 11th Unpacked, where we introduce our flagship products. It's become a brand. And the fun part of doing these is watching all the rumors in the lead-up. And this time around, I noticed a lot of our friends in the media, also like you, Jason, talking about big screens. We have come a long way since 2011, when we launched our first Note and called it our Do More in One device. It's come a long way since then, and now we own the category. And tonight, you will be meeting the amazing Galaxy Note 3. Samsung is the pioneer in this large screen category. And there is no doubt we've had success with the Note series in markets around the world. Today, we are ready to push the boundaries even further. Let's have a look at where we started and where we stand with this large screen category right now.
Everything begins with a pen. Even the greatest masterpiece begins with a scribble. We've found that no matter how grand the story is, the note and pen are springboards for passion, for dream. It was this insight which led us to create something that would stand in a class of its own: the note and pen.
Creating a new category. Here is Galaxy Note. Tonight, you will see more innovation with the Galaxy Note.
Life is by design. When you are inspired by a passion, you live for the current moment. Your everyday thoughts and actions become the story of your future. With us, you can achieve your passions and dreams more easily, more amazingly, every day. When writing the story of your life, don't let anyone else hold the pen. Design your life.
Okay, thank you. Marvellous. So, Menno, tell us what lies ahead then for the Galaxy Note 3?
Right. When we started developing the Galaxy Note 3, we interviewed a lot of users and listened very carefully. What we found, what they loved, was the S Pen. And they wanted larger screens. And they wanted to do more things with them. And what matters most was getting the news, getting directions, and taking memos faster, easier, and more conveniently. So, a smarter, larger screen, every day made easy with the S Pen, and all with a cool Samsung design.
Okay, so I think it's fair to say, Menno, that you've got our attention, so tell us more.
I sum it up this way. Grab this device, and it will grab you back.
Blimey, thank
Seriously.
you very much. Okay,
It's
cool.
a real notebook, and we spent a lot of time in getting the grip just right. We developed the Note 3 with the care of an artisan and gave it a bigger display than previous generations. But we did not increase the width at all.
Okay, so what I'm looking at, I'll just describe the device which I'm holding in my hands right now. It's for a start, it's certainly a different color. I've not seen this before. The material, the leather on the back, the finish is different. Yeah, it's a whole new different aesthetic.
It is definitely. It delivers a premium look and feel, such as this soft and textured back cover and fine stitching.
Yeah, I mean, the screen is interesting. It's not bezel-less, but the display, the bezel on the display is certainly minimal. And this serration on the side, along with the leather, gives it a kind of notebook feel,
Right,
you know, like a diary.
It does. And the S Pen is easy to pull out and also has a great look and feel.
Okay, so what colors does the Note 3 come in?
Jet black, classic white, and blush pink.
No, I think you've given me the blush pink.
I did.
Which I probably wouldn't have chosen, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm actually thinking I can work this. I can work with this. What accessories, though, would I put with a blush pink Note 3?
Right. Our switchable back covers comes in 9 different colors from the Taste of Autumn collection.
Okay, let me just check that out. There they are. The Taste of Autumn on that beautiful screen. Fantastic.
This is our flip wallet. It comes in a lot of colors, 10 to be exact.
What are your favorite colors, Menno?
Mustard yellow, mocha gray, mint blue, and oatmeal beige.
So only colors related to food. I like that. I like that.
I'm getting kind of hungry from this. The new S View cover got a larger window, so even with the cover closed, you can still make calls, check your messages, and use the S Pen. And for a bolder statement, we also have the Holiday Clamp collection in 6 colors, all of which has a metallic luster.
Okay, which we can see there, the metallic luster glinting back at us. Great.
Now, we have something very special. Several different accessories designed by Moskine and Nicholas Kirkwood. So a wide range of accessories designed to meet the needs of all our users around the world. Note 3 has it all. Beautiful aesthetics and the most advanced technology in the industry.
Okay, how about that? I want to thank you, Menno, for introducing us tonight to the Note 3. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Mr. Menno Vandenberg.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Thank you, my pleasure. Thank you very much. All right, so, okay, we've had a brief introduction to some of the background, if you like, and the design of the Note 3. I think it's now time that we take a slightly deeper dive into the specifics, the S Pen, the bigger screen. And to help us do that, please welcome onto stage David Park from Samsung Electronics Headquarters and Marketing. David, come and join us. David is joined by the lovely Jane, who follows him everywhere she goes. She was in the toilet earlier, she was filming him, it's on YouTube, it's not nice. Okay, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Jason.
Do your thing. We've talked, briefly about the Note 3. Menno introduced us to it. The way I'd sum it up, I guess, is a kind of brains and beauty combo. Is that fair?
That's right. Yep.
Okay. So we've covered beauty. Let's go into the brains bit, because after all, that is the most important element.
Sure. So, first of all, we have an all-new S Pen that works seamlessly with the bigger screen for advanced multitasking. And for a brand new concept, Smart Freedom,
Okay.
which I will leave until last because it's so groundbreaking.
Oh, okay.
S Pen makes everything easier and more fun. The most useful features are only one click away. Just write a number to make a call and save it all in your scrapbook. Find things without having to remember. The S Pen, much more than a pen.
Great. Okay, so I'm guessing from that the S Pen is kind of evolving into a more versatile controller.
Absolutely. It's so much more than just a pen for writing and drawing. We've made significant improvements, so the S Pen is now the key that unlocks all the power, speed, and functionality of the Note 3.
And how does that key work?
So basically, Jason, it's dot, circle, and then box.
Okay. Okay, dot, circle, box. Explain more.
Right. So the dot is the dot on the screen that you see here.
Okay, yeah, if you hover it on the blue, you can just about see it there, can't you?
Absolutely. And when you see that dot, and you press the button on the S Pen, you get Air Command.
Okay. Air Command sounds like a 8-bit game from the 80s. I'm guessing it's not.
No, it's not. But Air Command, it's got 5 convenient features rolled up in one, and there's no learning curve. And it can be accessed from anywhere on the screen when you see the dot. So it's very simple. I hover anywhere over the screen like so, and I press the button to get Air Command. And it brings this fan type menu. And so from here, I choose either Action Memo, Scrapbook, Screen Write, S Finder, or Pen Window. And let's take a look at one of them. Let's take a look at Action Memo. So from here, I can either write down a phone number or write down an address, or I can go to my old memos right here.
Okay.
And let's just say I wrote down a phone number before, and I pulled it up right here, but I forgot to save it.
Yeah.
So what's interesting is that I go to the Link to Action button right here, and it automatically identifies my handwriting and the type of information that I wrote down.
So you said Action Memo. That's the memo bit, obviously. Where's the action?
Okay, so from here, I have these options below. I can either call the number directly, I can save it to my contacts,
Okay.
but if it was some other information, I could then send an email or even search on a map. But for this, let's save it to my contacts. And there we go. The name and number, it's saved into my contacts. And my action memo is right here minimized for easy access. That's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, and the handwriting recognition seems to be functioning really, really well. I mean, obviously that's extremely useful.
Absolutely. It is. And that was the dot, which takes us to Air Command by a simple click. And now we're on to Circle.
Okay, tell us more about Circle, David.
Okay, so Circle is all about capturing and organizing content in one place.
Okay, I'm getting that.
And it's like a scrapbook, and that's actually what we call it. So when I find content I want to save, it's as easy as drawing a circle. And let me show you how easy it is. I'm going to launch my browser, to a page of some tech that I'm interested in, okay? Now I go to something that I want to save for later, and what I do is I bring up Air Command, and I click on Scrapbook. And all I do is I just draw a circle around the content that I want, and from here I get to then put it in a category, one that exists, or I can just create my own. And the layout, I can select what type of layout it'll be in. I'm going to put it in a category called Tech. And there we go. It's saved in my scrapbook. And let me just show you what it looks like in the scrapbook. Go to the category I made, and there it is, organized really neatly. And just to top it off, let me go to a category that's filled with content.
Yeah.
And you can just see that there's images, web pages, easy clip content, even video that you can put in your scrapbook.
Okay, so immediately I noticed an audio doc of
Well,
some sort.
let's go inside.
Yeah.
And what you're going to see is the content that I captured.
Yeah.
But what's interesting, Jason, is that I can go back to the source that I found it from just by clicking this link button up here. And there it is.
Yeah.
There's the source.
Okay, and basically you're selecting all kinds of assets with nothing more difficult than a simple circle. That's the idea.
Absolutely. So it collects whatever you want and organizes it so you can easily find it and view it, again, all in one place.
Yeah, that's interesting you say it, because all this personal content, I don't know about you guys, but I'm just accruing huge amounts of stuff that I'm saving now, you know, images and websites and videos and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes that personal content becomes confusing to find.
That's correct. And so that's why there's S-Finder. So S-Finder, Jason, it allows you to search for content on your device regardless of the type. And all you have to do is put in some keywords.
Okay.
Your search results can include memos, photos, videos, musics, events, chats, and even in the help section. And it's all going to be in one place. You can also search for handwritten content, including symbols, in your notes and memos.
So you're going to use symbols to search?
Absolutely, yeah.
Anything that you draw with
If I draw a star on something, I can search for that star.
Cool, okay. I think I know what the answer is going to be, but any other features that you want to show us, David?
There are. So let me tell you about the new S-Note. And to help you, let's go into it. So the new S-Note, it's an upgrade to Samsung's renowned note-taking feature. Its interface is even more intuitive with its collection of notebooks that I have here. And it's simpler to organize. I just drag down to see pages. And it makes it much easier to write and edit by moving objects and layers freely within a note.
And what about the notes that you make within S-Note? Can you share those between devices?
Yes, of
Sync
course.
them up?
That's correct. So the content syncs to your PC, tablet, or other phone.
Okay.
And its integration is seamless and elegant with certain applications like Evernote. So whatever you save with S-Note goes right to the Evernote cloud, and you get access to Evernote's premium service for up to 12 months.
Okay, so we started with a dot. We've got the circle covered. What about the box?
Well, the box is our new way of multitasking on a large screen. But to introduce this new way, let me show you how the core elements of multitasking have improved on the Note 3.
Your daily routine is about to become a delight. You can do two things at once, even two of the same kind. Just drag it and drop it in the chat box. Or draw a window to call up key apps. That's the true definition of a smart, large screen.
Okay.
So, the Note 3 has a 5.7-inch Full HD Super AMOLED screen. But even with a bigger screen, we kept the width of the device the same. So you get the same great feeling, but now you're able to multitask better with more display. Also, this isn't the first time that we're doing multitasking. In fact, an additional aspect of the box is our improved multi-window, which we introduced with the Note 2 last year, and which we have even made better this year.
Okay, so a new multi-window. Could you demo it for us?
Absolutely. So with the new multi-window, you can even have the same app open in two windows. So you can have two chat-on apps running simultaneously, So lastly, you can chat with 2 different friends at the same time. Got it?
I'm getting there, yeah.
All right, so let's just put a situation up here.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm talking to my friend Rachel, and she knows everything about Berlin. So she sent me some restaurant suggestion that I'm gonna share with my coworker, Justin. Well, let's bring Justin into the window. Open up another chat-on window here. There's Justin. And all I do is I just initiate drag and drop right here, select what I want to share, and just drag it over. The key is that I have 2 chat-on windows.
Wow, there you go.
We got their attention, Jason.
Absolutely.
Okay. The key is that 2 chat-on windows open at the same time.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, now we also have a convenient and creative feature for enhanced multitasking called Pen Window. So Pen Window lets you draw a box on the screen to call up other useful applications.
Okay, so that's where the box thing comes in?
Yes,
Yeah.
finally.
Yes.
So you draw the window whatever size you need, right? The point is, it brings up quick access to apps for daily tasks that you like to perform more quickly.
Okay, so can we see it in action?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. So, okay, Pen Window is great when you're doing something on the phone and you quickly need to access another application. So this friend and myself, we went to Australia and we need to sort out expenses, okay? And here they are. Now, in this situation, I need a calculator for this. Okay, so all I do is I launch Air Command, I select Pen Window, and then I draw a box on the screen the size I want. And then I'm going to click Calculator. And the thing is, I can do all the calculations right here.
Cool. Yeah. That's working.
Absolutely. And there's so many other use cases for this. But here I can do the calculation, send the total, and I did not have to switch apps.
Yeah, the idea is you draw a box that is aside for whatever application you want to use, but you can still see the other one in the same frame.
Yes,
Yeah.
whatever size you want. So Jason, in summary, with the Note 3, it's dot, circle, and box.
Okay.
It's simple and clear, and it's all you need to remember to understand what the Note 3 can do for you.
Okay, yeah, I think we all understand that. Anything else that you think you should mention?
Of course there is. So, the Note 3 has My Magazine, which is a new feature that collects all the stuff you want to follow and presents it in a stylish magazine format, like news and social feeds provided by Samsung and partner apps. Plus, we've integrated the location-based service Here and Now, so you can get information about what's going on around you. So this service rolls out first in the US and then around the world. Another feature that really takes advantage of this great screen is multi-vision. So Jason, remember the group play feature that we developed for the Galaxy S4?
Yeah, the basketball team, each with an S4. I think it was 5 guys, was it 4 or 5 guys? Mm-hmm. And you could join the audio output of these 4 S4s or 5 S4s into a surround sound. Is that what you mean?
That's correct.
Yeah.
So, well,
that was cool.
And
that was snazzy. I mean, you need a lot of S4s, okay? You need a basketball team, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get the idea.
Well, then you're going to like this too, okay? Because multi-vision is just like that, but now instead of just sound, you can put together 2 or more Note 3s next to each other and create an even larger screen to watch videos.
Okay, we want to see that. Definitely want to see that.
Sure. So head over to the Experience Zone after the show, and you can check it out. So Jason, now it's time to talk about smart freedom.
Yeah.
And this concept grows out of 2 phenomena. The first is smartphones. They're getting smarter and smarter. And the second is freedom and mobility. People have these great devices for connecting to the world and making their lives easier and more productive. They want to use their smart device with more freedom. And Samsung has made it happen. And I'll be back in a few minutes to tell you more.
All right, thank you very much. David, ladies and gentlemen. Great job. Good demo. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a real treat for you right now, as I have the pleasure to introduce the man responsible for this whole smart freedom concept, the head of the think tank team for Samsung Research America and a true visionary. Please give a warm welcome to Pranav Mistry.
Thank you. Good evening. It is great to be here. Our time is a time for crossing boundaries, time for rethinking and revising old categories. At Samsung, we echo what Henry Poincaré once said, that it is by logic that we prove, but by intuition we create. I'm really proud to be part of Samsung and lead the think tank team. My role at Samsung is to imagine and create what is next. Researchers and designers at Samsung are working on some really exciting things. Today, I'm here to talk about one of these explorations, wearables. I think the future of our digital world is not just about giving a new face, a new form to our existing digital devices. It is the creation of new experiences and new ways of interacting with real and digital. This is an exciting day for all of us at Samsung. We have created something incredible that I want to show you today. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Samsung Galaxy Gear. Welcome to the future. There is a lot to talk about Samsung Gear. And let me start with its design. The goal was to make it, well, a wearable, unobtrusive, comfortable, and yet something out of sci-fi. We wanted to make a wearable of tomorrow that is designed for everyone. So we started with a clean slate and explored every possibility. We took our inspiration from an object that we loved and relied for more than a century. An instrument with simplicity on its face, craftsmanship at its heart, and ease of glanceability. And now, today we are here. Simplicity, craftsmanship, and glanceability. Galaxy Gear. Gear's design speaks to its premium and modern roots. It is crafted with stainless steel, but still light in weight. The strap is packed with technologies of next decade and is engineered specifically for all-day comfort. Also, what we wear makes a statement about our individual style. That is why we created Gear not in 1 or 2, but 6 vibrant colors. 6 flavors of Gear to fit every kind of style, from formal to playful. But design doesn't end there. The design of Gear touches every detail, the materials, the form and engineering, a beautiful looking user interface, and a completely novel interaction. A gentle swipe takes you from one feature to another. And you can tap anywhere to go a level deep. Going back is as simple as swiping down from the top bezel. I can proudly say, Galaxy Gear is tomorrow's state of the art. Gear is your instrument, your connection to the world of information.
It's the true companion for your note, making sure you never miss that important call. It gives you the news you've been waiting for faster. Check it on your wrist and just grab your phone. That's it. Better together.
Gear is seamlessly connected to the Galaxy smartphone in your pocket. That means all those important notifications from your Note 3 display on Gear instantly. Your calendar, call logs, or contacts are always synced. So now you don't need to get your phone out every time someone comments on your baby picture on your SNS. Gear takes the entirety of your digital world and places it right where you can see it with a simple glance. Gear and Note 3 work together all the time. But to take it a step further, we invented something we call Smart Relay. Let me give an example. When you receive an email notifications on your Gear, and want to switch to a larger screen, like the one that we have in Note 3, all you need to do is pick up your Note 3. Your email automatically displayed on Note 3, that's the same email that you are looking on your Gear. Smart Relay makes working with your Samsung devices truly seamless. Also, when I say Gear is always connected, it is not only about its connection to Galaxy smartphones. It is about connecting to the whole of our digital world. It is about connecting to our friends and family.
It frees you to live smarter, whether you're on the road or on the beach. Get things done with just your voice and talk without a single touch. Connect seamlessly.
Now here is a really interesting feature of Gear. With Gear, you can not only receive those call alerts, but you can answer your phone calls and messages in a completely new way. When I receive a phone call, all I have to do is raise my hand to my ear, and I'm ready to talk. Yes, that simple, that natural. We have uniquely positioned the speakers and microphones so that you can talk as you would talk on a regular phone. These are some great engineering innovations. Now we don't have to talk to the air like we do with those Bluetooth headsets, and we definitely don't need to get our phone out from the pocket. Also, many times when our hands are busy, when we are working, you can still keep talking and still your hands are busy with the work. It is such a natural gesture. With Gear, you are able to receive calls and even make calls without ever taking the phone out of your pocket. Let me talk about another interesting feature. To top up the voice capabilities of Gear, we added S-Voice. So now you can simply use voice commands to call your friends, send them text messages, or set an alarm, or simply ask your Gear, is it going to rain tonight? Now that brings me to the most revolutionary feature of Gear, a feature that changes the way we interact, the way we express, and the way we capture.
Don't let great moments slip away. Just point your wrist and shoot. And that's just the beginning. Capture that great moment.
Memographer. Memographer is amazing. A camera, and it is an outward-facing camera that lets you quickly snap visual memos and capture that precious moments. And it is just one quick swipe away. Just one quick swipe down, and you will never miss that beautiful shot. We completely rethought where we put an imaging sensor on gear. Even a simple point-and-shoot camera requires multiple steps before you take a picture. You take it out from the pocket, turn it on, and then click. The moment is gone. With gear, we are changing everything. Just one quick swipe down and click. I just took a picture. Now for your everyday moments, you don't have to take out the smartphone anymore. And because sharing is built in, so I can take a picture and send to my friends in seconds. There is more. Gear's camera goes beyond just capturing. Gear translates that foreign language sign for you when you are traveling, and it finds more information about the product that you are looking at. This is the beginning of a new world of augmented reality. New ways of learning and new possibilities to interact with the real world around us. And this is just a start. We want the possibilities of what you can do with your gear to be endless. We know you have your own preferences of where and how you want to share those pictures. And you just love your Galaxy apps on your smartphones. Yes, Gear can run its own apps. Gear supports all your favorites: Path, Banjo, PyGolf, Live 360, all of them. These apps are specifically designed for Gear. And as I speak, more apps are being added to the list. You can download all these apps from Gear App Store. Let me sum up by showing you what makes the Galaxy Gear tick. Of course, the most visible is that beautiful 1.63-inch 320 by 320 pixel Super AMOLED display. Gear is powered by a custom 800 megahertz single-core CPU. We also added gyroscope and accelerometer, so Gear can respond to your gestures and movements. This also enables Gear and built-in pedometer of the Gear to track your workouts. And I'm sure, because you will want your Gear to be with you all the time, we designed it to last more than a day on a single charge. Now, Gear is compatible, of course, with Note 3, Note 10.1 2014 edition, and with software upgrade with Galaxy S4. For all Galaxy S3 and Note 2 users, your upgrades are also coming soon, in October. With Gear, we have opened a new chapter.
There it is. It is rather gorgeous, don't you think?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so the good news is you'll have the opportunity to get your hands...
Ultra high quality audio. Music sounds outstanding because you can play master quality audio files at 192 kilohertz and 24-bit. Oh, and did I mention Note 3 has 3 gigabytes of RAM?
Okay, you just did. Good. So the hardware spec is there, okay? We can digest that, but my immediate response is a pretty obvious question. The battery life, is that affected? How is the battery performance?
So you definitely have to have power with these devices. And we've made improvements everywhere. Software, hardware, and by upping the Note 3's battery to 3,200 milliamp hours, users now enjoy 40% more video playback time. That's nearly 4 more hours.
Okay. And what about a topic that's become increasingly more relevant, certainly over the last 12 months or so, security?
Sure. So let me tell you about Knox. It was introduced with the Galaxy S4. It comes preloaded on the Note 3, and it provides both general users and enterprise users with the best-in-class security by offering 3 core values: security, privacy, and safety. And it provides a space that is protected from loss, theft, hacking, and malware. So with the introduction of Samsung Knox, private data and important company data can be easily managed, making Samsung products the optimal bring-your-own device. And lastly, the Note 3 is running a 2.3 gigahertz quad-core processor for the LTE version and a 1.9 octa-core for the 3G version.
Okay, so when will Note 3 and Gear be available in stores?
In the US and Japan, both will be available in October. And for the rest of the world, Note 3 and Gear will be available later this month.
Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, Samsung's first two devices, Galaxy Note 3 and Galaxy Gear. Yeah, I'm loving that. I'm loving that Eurythmics mashup.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So Jason, that was the world premiere of our official TV commercial for the Galaxy Note 3.
Cool.
And right now, Jason, I think it's time to reveal our final device of the evening, the Galaxy Note 10.1 2014 edition.
Okay, so let's find out more, David, if we can, about the 2014 edition of the Galaxy Note 10.1.
Okay, sure. So the enhancement in this year's model are built around Samsung's strong commitment to developing a full range of devices that meet a variety of needs, playing a central role in the lives of our customers.
So Galaxy Note 10.1 2014 edition and Note 3, they appear, to be cut from the same cloth, related.
Sure, there is a family resemblance. The 10.1 has the elegance of the Note 3 and the backing, the stitching, and the serration. We also have an accessory called the book cover for the Note 10.1, a perfect match for its design identity. Including black and white, you have a choice of 6 colors in total.
And what about the size specs?
Right. It's all about what we call extraordinary mobility. The Note 10.1 is incredible. It's only 7.9 millimeters thick, and the Wi-Fi version weighs only 535 grams. Considerable reductions from last year. And this is a device that you can take anywhere. And with an 8220 milliamp hour battery, you hit the road with confidence.
Tell us about the screen, the 10.1 viewing experience. Obviously, it's a critical part of that device.
Yeah, this is something even more special. What you're looking at is a WQXGA display with 2560 by 1600 resolution.
Ultra high def, yeah?
Exactly. And with the 10.1-inch screen, the My Magazine feature gives an even richer magazine-like experience. Also, for the first time, we're introducing Samsung Hub for tablets in this stylish magazine format.
And does multitasking work on that platform?
It works especially well. You have all of this display real estate to work with, both in terms of size and resolution. The new multi-window feature works just as we described with the Note 3, and with this awesome display, it works even better.
And how have you integrated S Pen?
So we talked about Air Command on the Note 3.
Yeah.
Well, it works the same way on the 10.1. All the same productivity tools, including the new S Note. And I also want to mention briefly that you get some new apps that have been designed to work really well with the new S Pen. Bloomberg Business Week Plus is one of them. The redesigned Twitter app is another. It lets you use the S Pen for writing all your input very fast. Plus, we have a special edition of Sketchbook Pro for Galaxy.
Okay, cool. So let's talk hardware specs. Give us the spec lowdown.
Okay, I got them.
Yeah.
So it's 10.1-inch screen. It's running on a 2.3 gigahertz quad-core processor for the LTE version, and 1.9 octa-core for the 3G version. Okay. And like the Note 3, it also has the first-in-category 3 gigabytes of RAM, and it makes it a multitasker's dream. It's got an 8-megapixel camera on the rear, a 2-megapixel on the front, and it runs on Android's most recent version of Jelly Bean 4.3.
Okay, so that's the hardware spec. Okay, that's a very important part of the picture. But also extras, what comes with it?
Both the Galaxy Note 3 and the Note 10.1 2014 edition will come with a host of free and exclusive partner content that really pushes the device's productivity, entertainment, and creative properties. Our Contents gift pack for the Note 3 and the Note 10.1 have more than a dozen free premium partner apps on board with a range of offers.
Okay, final thoughts?
Final thoughts? Well, what I really want to say is that the Galaxy Note 10.1 2014 edition, it's going to change the way you think about large screen tablets. It's light, it's fast, and the display is gorgeous. So you're definitely going to want to try this out in the Experience Zone across the courtyard.
Thank you. David Park, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
It's definitely very important to dream and to be able to have a goal and to kind of want to push yourself to kind of achieve those dreams.
You know, you have to work very hard and put in a lot of effort, and you have to grab hold of it and just not let go. You know, I think that's passion, isn't it?
Siempre digo lo mismo, ¿no? Que luchen por lo que uno quiere, por sus sueños. Creo que con esfuerzo, con sacrificio, uno puede lograr lo que uno quiere.
You know, dreams are the most important things in life. They've got me where I am today.
Do the things you want to do. Go where you want to go. Live a life of passion. Design the life you want. Now is the time to begin. Take note. It's easier. It's more fun. It's more surprising.
But we can be sharing our creative concepts in real time.
Me han hecho ser quien soy.
I write my own story.
It's something that definitely makes life that much more colorful.
Design your life.
Design your life.
Design your life.
Diseña tu vida.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? I hope you've enjoyed this evening. Have you had a good time? Fantastic. We have too. Thank you very, very much to everyone from across the pond in New York and also around the world. And also, thank you to you, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Tempodrome. You've been a fantastic audience. Please give yourselves a huge round of applause. Thank you so much for getting so involved with us tonight. It's been fantastic. And I couldn't finish here without saying, let's hear it for our orchestra, ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Art Ensemble. Woo! Well done, guys. One more announcement for all the lucky people here in Berlin. Head to the Alexanderplatz tonight at around 8 o'clock so that you can experience the Note 3 and, of course, the gear, along with everyone else in this auditorium at the Galaxy Studio. I will see you at the roof party. Have a great evening. Thank you very much. Thank you.